Y'all know what? Whew, y'all know what? Y'all know what? Y'all know what? Listen, if you in the chat, go ahead and drop your location. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know how we do. Don't step into this house and not let me know where you from, okay? Once you come in this room, you say where you from. Listen, I'm tripping right now because I just literally got this information, and I try to be telling y'all where to get this information from all the time, just so y'all always stay in the know, and then we can talk about it, in our commentary. I see we got everybody here: Miami, Florida, DC, Kentucky, Plant City, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Chicago, South Side, South Texas, North Virginia, the Chi-Town, NYC, DC, Atlanta, Cincinnati. Listen, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started in just 1 second. I ain't going to hold y'all long today. I just came on here to give y'all the good information, give y'all the good tea, whatever. I was trying to watch, I was about to watch How to Get Away with Murder from last night because I didn't get to see it, right? And so I'm sitting down. I done my news for the day. I got something to do at 8. Okay. Hey, y'all. So Sky Squad is in the house. All right. So I got something to do at 8, right? A little IG live situation that I'm gonna do with Yavana at 8 o'clock, right? So don't y'all go ahead and tune into Yavana's page. We're gonna chop it up, a little happy hour situation on IG live before the next show goes down at 9 on Nene's IG live. So make sure y'all tuned in for all of these things because it's going down online. I mean, the reunion about to go down online too. Okay, so you guys know that we have been trying to determine what is going to happen with this Atlanta reunion, okay? And so the thought was this. Now, for me, and for all of my little, expert Sky Squad members that I kind of chop it up with on the regular, behind the scenes, we was talking. I was like, you know what? This reunion is not going to work out too well if we have to wait for several months. Because honestly, let's face it, guys. The next time that these people will be able to get together to film will probably not be until sometime in late June or July. Just being realistic, because different regions of the country may be, getting back to normal differently. And when the reunion films, it's typically a room full of people, not just, I'm talking hair and makeup artists, management, PR people. You have Bravo executives that are in the house. You have the film crew, then you got catering staff. It is a lot of people involved for filming a reunion, right? So the thing about that whole situation is this. With so many people that have to come together for a reunion, in my mind, it's going to be virtually impossible for these ladies to actually get together, right? So with that being said, it's kind of like, all right, well, what are they going to do? Because if we have to wait until June or July, how are we going to be able to, we're not going to be, are we going to even be remembering what the drama was by that point? You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much happening on, on social media right now, around the clock, that I feel like we would have really forgotten about all of this drama. And will we really care at that point? Because we will be knee deep into other shows like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, like Real Housewives of Potomac, Married to Medicine LA is coming back. And so now I just feel like, what are they going to do? So I almost in my mind had the feeling that this was going to happen. So today I'm minding my own business, about to watch How to Get Away with Murder. And hold on for a second. Let me address you. Just me. I will get to the point when I'm good and ready. So if you can't wait, you just hop off this chat. Okay. I'm going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real in this. We're going to keep it real right now. I'm going to give y'all the backstory and then I'm going to give you the front story. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So essentially sitting down, minding my own business, and here we go. Right. Housewives of Atlanta, the Instagram page. I be trying to get y'all to follow them. They basically posted exactly what is going down, and I'm about to play it for you guys right now. So stick with me for 1 second, and I'm about to give it to you in just right now. Hold on, let me figure out how to share the screen again. Okay, let me get to it. Chrome tab. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. I'm about to play this for y'all real quick.
Good. I hope you're doing well. Oh, okay. So let me tell you. Okay, so right now, okay, they let us know the other day that we are gonna be. We have to do a, I guess, online type of situation. Okay. Oh. I'm like, I don't know how it's been a mess, girl. I'll tell you this other information too. Yesterday on our group text, some of the girls was going back and forth. You would have thought it would have been a reunion on the I said, damn, can y'all save all this for the actual reunion? We don't get paid for y'all text messages to be all out of pocket. You know what I mean? I hear you. Like, it's a mess. Like, seriously. I don't know if y'all been catching the little shade here and there on some of the vlogs, but the shade got real on that thing on text message yesterday. Atlanta,
Okay. Did y'all get all that? Let me know if y'all got it all, because I'm gonna play it again in just a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just for people that come in a little bit later. I try to give you guys some context before I actually get to the actual details of what I'm about to say, so that you guys have everything, all the information that you need before I play it. And I want to also allow the maximum amount of people to jump onto the live before I actually just play the video that I have to play, right? So that's basically the preamble to what I'm saying. So as you guys can see, this is legit a thing. It's really happening. I kind of low-key joke when I'm saying it's going to be FaceTime, but it's essentially going to be that. Now, in my mind, I'm looking at this situation kind of with a side eye, but ultimately, what can they do? You know what I'm saying? For real, like, what is it can they do? And Jada, don't worry. I'm gonna hand you that moderator stick right after I jump off of this thing, because you know I try not to get out of pocket with people, because you know I keep it, you know, I'm friendly, I'm nice and everything like that, but whoo, that person just tried me today. So anyway, so I want to know what you guys think about this. Listen, I want to know, are you guys here for this type of situation? You know what I'm saying? Are you guys here for a FaceTime reunion? And how do you think that's really going to work? Because in my mind, I'm like, I don't know about that, because I don't know about y'all, but whenever I've done a Zoom with a whole bunch of different people, I mean, I feel like people be talking over top of each other. You don't know who's talking, and how are they going to work that? I almost feel like you would have to assign a lady, you know, each person a cameraman for themselves with their own audio, in order for them to, you know what I'm saying, for them to really make this work in a professional way, because otherwise it's just going to be a bunch of them talking over top of each other. And how will we actually know who's saying what, and how are we going to get the reads and the shade? And, you know, there's so much more that goes into a reunion other than just the things that people are saying. The reunion is also about the looks. You know what I'm saying? The not just, and I don't mean just the looks and how they look, what they're wearing, what goes into it, but I also mean like the little, you know, side eye shots that we always get with the reunion, the little shade, the rolling of the eyes, those little things that can happen in the editing room that you can't necessarily get with a video call. I don't know about y'all, but have you been seeing a lot of these video calls? Listen, I'm about to put them on to StreamYard, because at the end of the day, I don't know what programs a lot of these people be using. But when I watched that episode of Watch What Happens Live with Jerry O'Connell on there, and he was standing outside and the video, he was pixelated and all that, I was like, this don't look too good. Like Lisa Rinna and Nene, they looked fine, but he was standing outside, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, don't you know this is a production? Get your butt in the house. Come on now. So in my mind, I'm like, I don't really know how this whole situation is going to work. Oh, let me get to the whole Porsha situation, and then we're going to jump back into this. Just for anybody that's joined in, the reunion will be happening via FaceTime. I'm joking about FaceTime, but it will be video chat. But I wanted to follow up on a story with Porsha Williams, because as you guys may realize, Eva sort of mentioned Porsha's name in her video that I put on the channel, where she was dragging Nene through the dirt. Okay, she ended up sort of dragging Porsha into it too, and so Porsha had to say, you know what? y'all gonna leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? She said, y'all are gonna leave me alone. And so she posted this. Let me pull it up for you guys just so that you guys can have it. Give me 1 second here. I'm really loving this whole screen sharing situation. Once again, our friends at Housewives of the ATL, I will always big them up. They always get the tea. So Porsha posted this. I think it was under the Shade Room's video of Eva going off dragging Nene. And Porsha posted, let's do a storyline challenge. Thanks. Back to feeding Pilar Janae. Leave me alone. Okay. Now, you know, Porsha is real good for a post and delete type situation. So she actually deleted the comment afterwards. So I don't understand why she did that, because I feel like this. If you're bold enough to post it, you might as well be bold enough to leave it there, because at the end of the day, you know, the good people are going to capture that. So in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, why not just leave it up there? Let's not backpedal on that now. I mean, in my mind, Portia's one of those ones that will roll up. You know what I'm saying? She ain't the type that'll back down in person. So for me, it's like, don't back down online either. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, if they was in the same room and if they was about to get about it, I feel like Porsha would be rolling up on her with a quickness. Now, this is, again, thank you, Kim B. No disrespect to Eva. I'm not really disrespecting her at all. What I'm saying is this. I just feel like Porsha ain't the one you want to play with when it comes to like going back and forth. Now, Porsha ain't the best reader, okay? But she is a I'm in your face person. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what you gonna do. So I don't know. You know, let me know what y'all think about that situation. I wasn't shocked that she kind of came out of her, you know, cave in order to comment. I was more shocked that she decided to delete the post. But what do you guys think about that? She says, let's do a storyline challenge. Clearly that was for Eva. Because I'm assuming that, you know, because we didn't really see that much of Eva, that's why she's saying that. But I kind of want to break something down for y'all. Can I do a little breakerization real quick? So for me, I kind of feel like, oh, this is a good question for the group. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Michelle, I like this question. We're going to go ahead and leave this up for a second because I want to know what you guys think about it. Let me know who your thoughts are down in the comment section below. Who's the best reader? So here's my thing with this whole situation. You know, in my mind, I feel like what's happened with Eva is they have awakened a sleeping beast. Okay. And I feel like she really probably did not want to have to go in the way she's going in now. And I feel like she's been prompted to do so, right? She's probably sat back and she's took it, you know, she, wait. I only say she's not a reader because she herself has basically said that she doesn't come up with the best reads. It was an interview where she said that. And, you know, for me, Porsha, it can be shady, but she admits that she's not the best reader. Okay. So I feel like a reader is somebody that can verbally just get you together, you know, in a couple of paragraphs. You know what I'm saying? I felt like somebody who is shady can make shady comments, you know what I'm saying, on the slide and, you know, to your face, you know, in confessionals. But I feel like a reader is somebody that can give it to you like Miss Phaedra Parks gave to Kenya Moore that season. Now, people might say that was a rehearsed read, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. It was a read heard around the world at that point. Anyway, so I want to know what you guys think about it. For anybody that just joined onto the chat, I'm going to play the original video for you guys again so that you can get an idea of exactly what we're talking about. The reunion will definitely be happening via FaceTime. Kandi has basically given us the details.
They quarantining good. I hope they're doing well. Oh, okay. So let me tell you. Okay, so right now, okay, they let us know the other day that we are gonna be, we have to do a, I guess, online type of situation. Okay. Oh, I'm like, I don't know how it's been a mess, girl. I'll tell you this other information too. Yesterday on our group text, Some of the girls was going back and forth. You would have thought it was I said, damn, can y'all save all this for the actual reunion? We don't get paid for y'all text messages to be all out of pocket. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like, it's a mess. Like, seriously. I don't know if y'all been catching a little shade here and there on some of the vlogs, but the shade got real on that on text message yesterday.
So there we have it once again. Were you guys able to catch that? Let me know if you were able to see it, because I couldn't see if I was still on the screen or not. I want to know what you guys think. So Jan says, I'd rather see no reunion than a half-baked FaceTime. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't see all those curse words up in there. BJC says, I think Nene, Phaedra, and Eva are the top readers. Yeah, see, for me, this is a really good point right here. I hope the connection is good if they're going to do a FaceTime type of reunion. That's going to be the other thing, because just so that you guys know, I mean, a lot of us know this at this point now. You got to have sometimes, especially with the way everybody is online right now, sometimes you to a hard wire in order for that internet to really work the way you need it to work in order to really get a good live feed. Like this application right here, StreamYard, will even tell you that it works better if you're hardwired to your Ethernet connection. So for me, I'm like, you're going to have to make sure that connection is good for every single person who is on that video chat in order for it to come through. Not to mention the way it probably is going to be is not going to be live. It is not going to be live. Okay, like that's in my mind. I can't see this whole situation being live. That reunion would have to be like literally, they would have to probably, the best way for them to probably do this is to really get them on some type of Zoom. Somebody said Zoom is the best. They're gonna have to get on some type of Zoom. And I really feel like in order for them to conduct this in the way that they're going to need to conduct it, they're going to have it for a couple of hours for them to get through all of the questions. And at that point, someone is going to have to go back into the editing room and they're going to have to edit that reunion in such a way that it really makes sense for the audience to watch and see and hear exactly what each person is saying. And for us to get the maximum amount of reactions that we're going to need in order to feel satisfied and like we actually got a reunion that was worthwhile. And that's that. BJC mentioned somebody in the chat. I will actually be having a conversation with her. I'm trying to schedule that for next week. Stephen Williams says, I'm not feeling the video chat thing. I don't know. What is my best alternative to FaceTime? Is there no possibility to gather? I think that what I would do is, personally, I would have tried to get the ladies together well before this whole situation even went down. I don't ever think that they should, like, as soon as this whole thing came up on the radio, I think they should have been trying to get it done. But obviously, that probably wasn't even the best idea since Andy ended up getting it. And so that wouldn't have been a really good look for them to do. And right now, it wouldn't be a good look for them to all get together. My initial thought was if they was like distanced apart, it could work. But I almost feel like they would have to go into a studio space, be one-on-one, and have a camera on them all. Did you guys see that season of Love and Hip Hop New York, where it was season 2, I believe, and Chrissy was refusing to film with any of the other ladies, well, specifically Yandy, okay? So she filmed by herself, and everybody had those little sessions by themselves. I almost feel like you would have to try to do something like that. But even then, you didn't get an interaction with the ladies. And that's usually what makes for the best reunion. You just really got them reacting to the producer asking them questions. And, you know, some of the ladies will feel like, exactly, like with OG and Basketball Wives. Exactly. That's kind of the situation that I felt like I would have preferred, you know, where they could have been seated separately in separate rooms, but had cameramen for each room. But then that would put them in the situation where they're going to be, you know, in rooms with people who are cameramen. And, you know, I just feel like it would be a compromising situation. So this is probably the only alternative that we would actually really have. CC Freak, I do believe, yes, that was Chrissy's fault too. I was mad. So yeah, so that's really the news for anybody who just joined into the chat. We're going to be getting our reunion, but it will be via video conference call. Thanks to our good friends over at Housewives of the ATL. Make sure you guys are following them. They really do. You know, I've had the opportunity to chat with them behind the scenes. That's someone that I genuinely like, and I really love to support their movement over there, because I just feel like all of us can come up together. So yeah, let me know. Are you guys excited about this? The fact that we will actually be getting the reunion. We've heard it from Kandi herself. And actually, you make a good point. We can't be selfish. A virtual reunion is the only way for right now. And I just think that it's the smart play, and it kind of gives us what we want. And it still allows for, I don't know, we've already been getting a lot of really good content from a lot of the ladies via social media. So it'll be interesting to see. Somebody said, oh my God. I don't want to hear no kids in the background either. That's another thing that comes into play. Like, you know, everybody got to have the same type of setup for real. Like, I don't want to hear, you know, unless Mama Joyce coming on camera, I don't want to hear Mama Joyce in the background. I don't want to hear, you know, the kids crying. I don't want to hear none of that going on in the background. I don't want to see nobody walking around in the back of the frame. I don't type of stuff. I don't want to see nobody constantly working with the camera, trying to get it together to make the thing work and then stuff like that. I don't want to see any of that. So they can't do this live. There is no way it can happen live. This thing has to happen, you know, in pre-recorded. And in my mind, it needs to happen this coming week, to be quite serious with you. It needs to happen this coming week, because for real, once Potomac airs, I'm not really going to be thinking about this no more unless they are continuing with these crazy antics on social media. I don't want to see none of this no more. That's just me. So only one asked, when is the reunion? We're not really sure yet when it's going to be. Oh, boom. So I know that Porsha and probably, thank you, DM, for that. I know that Porsha and probably EVA have the appropriate setups. We know that Porsha has the appropriate setup because she's doing Dish Nation, which led me about them each having like their own camera setup versus trying to, you know, phone in from their camera phones. Like, they would have to have a camera set up in a room, get themselves glammed up, you know, and Nene was already complaining that she can't really, you know, do her own makeup. So I don't know what it's about to be. But listen, I don't know. And did y'all see Todd on his page? He's coming out with a new tequila. I didn't know if he was serious about that. Did anybody see that? In my mind, I was like, what, you got the trucking video, you got the trucking company, you got the other restaurants, the Mexican restaurant. Kandi, EVA, and Porsha have the best video streaming setup. Well, yeah, I mean, and the thing about it is, Kandi has the advantage because Kandi has a whole team of people who are already running her videos and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, Kandi's videos, they be on point. Like, editing, it's not too much, but it's real good. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to keep you interested. She knows the appropriate lengths to keep the videos. You know what I'm saying? She give you just enough And I feel like she's got the team in place to really facilitate something like this going on and making it happen in a real positive way. Porsha obviously does at this point as well now. EVA probably does have it as well. You know, so I don't really know, you know, how it's going to happen. Richie, many people were calling for a replacement for Andy as host because many people feared that the reunion will be in danger. And here we are. Well, you know, I think it's also the fact that, you know, the other ladies, you know, we're just all taking this whole situation seriously. You know, we're trying to take it all seriously. So everybody's trying to maintain their safety. Porsha does, Autumn Sunset asks if Porsha goes live on YouTube. She does not, but she does it. She has a camera set up with Dish Nation. If you go to her Instagram page, you guys can see how she has it set up. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up. Y'all got a minute? Y'all, if y'all willing to work with me for a second, hold on for a second. Let me look this up. Let me look it up. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just looking. I'm gonna see if I can go to Porsha's page and I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. Hopefully, she's not playing no copywritten music in the shot. Hold on. Cause it was a video that she posted on her page where she shows you the actual setup. I feel like she took it down, but I'm gonna show you guys this just to be on the safe side. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. All right, so as you guys can see here, she does have the whole mic setup. You guys cannot see the camera. Sometimes she's using the camera. You guys can't really see it in the background, but it's there. It's behind what, you know, what we see right here. But the mic is set up and everything. So you would need a setup that was similar to that in order for this to really work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see how it goes. I obviously will, of course, be tuned in. And when I say FaceTime, guys, I'm literally joking. I'm gonna change that on the video title. It is going to be via some type of video chat. I mean, listen, like, it's not gonna be on an iPhone. That was just me, like, literally joking. And then also too, what did you guys think of Nene's song? Let me know what you guys thought of her song real quick. I would love to hear that. Yeah, it will be like a Zoom. What up? Since the song was trash, some loved the track, loved her song. So Autumn Sunsets, she actually posted 2 clips on her Instagram page. I won't play it here simply because, you know, it's copywritten music. Let me know what you guys felt about it. Did you guys feel like it was a bop or nah? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was kind of, you know, like, giving my little Mary dance over here when I was listening to it. So I'm not really that mad at it. Like, I got to hear the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to music. I always like to think about, you know, because I used to be a DJ, what the song would sound like in a club. That's how I always think. And so for me, I was like, okay, this could kind of go off in a club. I could hear this in a club environment. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just like, okay. Daddy's Little Rebel said, nah, it's didn't like it, but people will love it because it's Nene. Honestly, this is how I feel about it too. It was a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. And also, real quick, let me know if you guys are going to be tuned in to her and Kim Zolciak tonight. They're going to be doing live on Instagram Live, and then they're going to take the show over to YouTube. Now, y'all already know, we're going to jump on here tomorrow and talk about it. I'm going to either give you a video or we're going to, sit down and chat, how we do like right now. So let me know if you guys will be into that. And if you don't, just listen, it's going to be so many people on live tonight because it's Friday night. All the DJs are going to be back. So I don't know, it's going to be popping on Instagram tonight. And so if you don't happen to catch it tonight, I will give you guys the highlights of what was discussed, what was said, as much as I can possibly. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night. So I'm going to let y'all know for real. I like to be watching movies and Netflix and stuff like that on Friday night. But because we in this situation that we in, I'm going to jump on an IG Live with Giovanna at 8:05. She's doing a really nice giveaway for some people. So, they asked me to be a part of that. And I was like, absolutely. If you're doing something positive, and I mean, she's cool with me. I'm going to rock with her because anybody that allows me to interview, you have no qualms about it. I'm rolling with you. So make sure to tune in to Giovanna's Live if y'all get a chance at 8:05. I'll be doing that. Nene and Kim will go live at 9. I wish that Kenya Moore would do more live stuff. And I say that because I think it would be really good to get her perspective on some things. And to be quite honest with you, I would be here for whatever antics she got to throw into the mix. You know what I'm saying? It would be really, really interesting because we have a lot of the other ladies, kind of going at it. I would love to see what she will bring up, But anyway, so I just wanted to bring y'all that real quick. We will be getting this reunion via the video chat. Okay. We're going to be watching it in some type of way with all the ladies on the screen. Okay. Henrietta Bellamy asked, have I reached out to Porsha? I have not. I actually haven't really reached out to any of the ladies. I typically reach out to people that I feel like didn't really get much of a chance to speak, which is why I reached out to Katie last year and from Potomac and Giovanna this year. I have another interview that I'm working on at the moment for next week. Actually, I got a couple of interviews for next week that I want to do. And drop this on you guys real quick. I'm about to hop off of here. I need to go get myself something to eat, fix me a drink before this IG Live with Giovanna. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button because listen, when the news jumps, if it happens to jump off real quick, I'm going to jump on this live and I'm going to give it to you. Otherwise, I try to prepare videos because I like to make the visuals and the, all of that stuff kind of come in. Also, well, let me know something. Do y'all like those types of videos? Do y'all like videos with, a lot of the, videos in it and me letting you know what I'm going to be talking about and photos and stuff like that? Or would you rather me just sit and talk? I mean, because if you do, I can do that too. Oh, yes. If y'all haven't seen my boy's interview with Nikki Natural, go on over there and watch right after this. They spilling some tea over there, spilling some tea. Okay, if you loving hip hop Miami fans, spilling some tea. And when he told me about the interview, we talked yesterday, and he told me about the interview, and I was like, "Oh, let me know as soon as it comes out." So it is out. Go over there and watch it and support my boy. Thank you for reminding me of that. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Let me know what types of videos you like. I try to put in as much information as I can gather. And honestly, I'm a perfectionist. So I just be looking. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I just honestly be looking for like, all the visuals that I can put, within the realm of possibility, put into a video, photos, receipts, screenshots, because I'm just used to working in TV, and I feel like it comes across better visually when you can see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Versus me just talking about it. Lovely Dime, is it on YouTube? Yes, it is on YouTube on Funky Dineva's page. Unless you say both. Both formats are great, but I like the photos and previews about what you're talking about. Okay, cool. I like both. I love you live more. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like going live too because I feel like I can sort of be myself. Sometimes when I'm doing videos, I feel myself slipping back into TV personality, but I like this kind of contact with you guys more because I can literally tell you exactly what I'm thinking and I don't censor myself. So just a little bit of behind the scenes. I wish I host a reunion. I wish I could host that reunion too. Let me tell you something. Before I go, somebody said, what's the tea on the reunion? It's 000 on Prime tonight. I might have to check that out. I don't even know what it's about, but it looks good. But yeah, like seeing you. You guys are the best. I'm about to jump off of here. Y'all stay safe. I'll be on Instagram live with Yovana at 8:05. So check that out if you get a chance, if you're on Instagram. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm about to jump off of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with a friend, let somebody know you liked it. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.